Life is an adventure. It is wild, it is unpredictable. You wake up, you think you know your day, you go to work, you go to the store, you walk down the street, but you never truly know what is coming. Danger can hide in the smallest corners. A surprise can wait around the next bend. This is the ultimate wilderness. It is not the jungle. It is not the desert. It is your everyday life. And in this modern world, something is always watching. A silent eye in the sky. It sees everything. It records everything. The good, the bad, the truly unbelievable. These cameras capture our most shocking fails, and our closest calls with disaster. We often forget they are there. These small plastic eyes fixed on walls, fixed on ceilings. They are part of the background, part of the scenery of our lives. Our first story takes us to a quiet office building. The floors are clean, they are shiny, they are very, very slippery. A janitor has just finished mopping. He puts up a yellow sign. The sign says, "Caution, wet floor." He is a man who takes pride in his work. The floor looks like a mirror. He is done for the day. He picks up his bucket and his mop. He turns to leave. But he has made a critical mistake. He has trapped himself in a corner. The only way out is across the wet, soapy battlefield he just created. He knows the danger. You can see it in his eyes as he looks at the floor. He takes a deep breath. He decides to go for it. His first step is slow. It is careful. His foot lands softly on the wet tile. So far, so good. But his confidence is his enemy. His shoe begins to slide. He is dancing a wild, uncontrolled dance of failure. He lands flat on his back with a tremendous splash. He lies there, defeated by his own clean floor. Now we go to a dark, sprawling warehouse. It is the middle of the night. A lone security guard is on duty. His name is Dave. Dave is a big man. He looks tough. He has a flashlight. He has a two-way radio. He is doing his rounds. The warehouse is filled with tall shelves. They are packed with boxes. The only sounds are the hum of the fluorescent lights, and the echo of his own footsteps. As Dave walks down an aisle, a box suddenly falls from a high shelf behind him. It crashes to the floor. Dave jumps. He spins around, his flashlight beam cutting through the darkness. He sees the fallen box, but he sees nothing else. Hello? Is anyone there? Only silence answers him. As soon as he passes, one of them rolls off the stack and clatters across the concrete floor. It makes a huge noise in the silent warehouse. This time Dave shouts. He is sure someone is there. It is a cat.
Meow.
Laughs. A nervous, relieved laugh. Our next scene unfolds on a busy city street. Cars are rushing by. People are walking on the sidewalk. It is a normal afternoon. A young woman is walking. She is looking at her phone. She is completely absorbed in her screen. She is not paying attention to the world around her. She is approaching a crosswalk. The light for pedestrians is red. The light for the cars is green. She steps off the curb. She walks directly into the path of oncoming cars. A blue car is coming fast. The driver sees her at the last second. He slams on his brakes. The tires screech loudly. The car swerves hard to the left. It misses her by inches. A large truck, unable to stop as quickly, is now swerving to avoid the stopped blue car. The truck driver is a hero. He chooses the sidewalk. But there is a bus stop there. It smashes through the glass of the bus shelter. People waiting for the bus scatter, screaming and running for their lives. It is a scene of pure chaos. And it all happened because one person was not paying attention. The camera recorded a powerful lesson. A few seconds of distraction can cause a lifetime of damage. Let's go to a small convenience store late at night. The store is empty except for the clerk behind the counter. Two men get out. They are wearing black ski masks. He runs to the counter. "Put all the money in the bag." The clerk looks up from his magazine. He does not look scared. He looks annoyed. The robber is supposed to be holding a weapon. He is not. He grabs a long, banana-shaped candy. It is bright yellow. This is a robbery. "Give me the money." "Is that a banana?" "It's not a banana. It's a weapon. Now the money!" The clerk can't hold it in anymore. He starts to laugh. The robber stands there, defeated. He throws the banana candy on the counter, turns around and runs out of the store. They jump in their car and speed away. The camera recorded it all. The worst robbery attempt in history. The urban jungle is full of surprises, and sometimes the animals decide they've just had enough. Our next story, a quiet suburban street. It's recycling day. A man walks by. His small dog walks with him. But one resident is not happy. A very large, very bold raccoon. It found a recycling bin that smells interesting. It's trying to get the lid open. The raccoon is losing and getting angry. Right then, the raccoon succeeds. It flips the lid open with a loud bang. The man laughs and steps closer. He approaches the bin with his curious dog. Bad idea. He's invading the raccoon's territory. Suddenly the raccoon launches out. Not cute, a furry ball of fury. It hisses and charges the man and dog. The man screams in terror, he turns and runs, dropping the leash. The little dog yelps and runs after its owner. The raccoon pursues down the sidewalk. It's cartoonish but very real for them. He's running for his life from an angry raccoon. The raccoon stops in the middle of the sidewalk watching them go. It looks like a victorious warrior. It turns, walks back to the bin, and climbs inside to enjoy its prize. Never underestimate local wildlife, especially when it's having a bad day. Sometimes the most shocking moments are the ones you just can't explain. This next piece of footage is, honestly, pretty strange. It's almost supernatural. Hundreds of people are walking around, rushing to catch their trains. In the middle of this crowd, a man is walking. He's wearing a business suit and carrying a briefcase. Then, something unbelievable happens. He disappears. One moment he's there, the next, he's gone. He doesn't trip, he doesn't fall over, he simply vanishes from sight. The people walking around him don't seem to notice. They just continue on their way as if nothing has happened. But on the screen, it's clear. A man was there. And then he was not. The camera footage is baffling. It looks like some kind of magic trick. The security team watching the monitors just couldn't believe their eyes. They played the footage back, again and again. There's no hole in the floor, no trap door, it's a complete mystery. But the truth was much simpler and honestly, much funnier. There was another camera at a different angle. It told the rest of the story. A cleaning crew had been working in the station earlier. They had opened a small square access panel in the floor to clean some pipes. They hadn't replaced the cover properly. Not all CCTV stories are about fails or scares. Sometimes they capture moments of incredible courage. They show us that heroes are all around us. This story takes place in a small cafe. It's a sunny afternoon. People are drinking coffee. A mother is there with her baby. Everything is calm. Everything is normal. Outside, on the street, a car chase is happening. Suddenly a car comes screeching around the corner. It's out of control and heading directly for the cafe's front window. The people inside have only a second to react, but the mother with the baby is frozen. She's in shock. She sees the car. She knows the danger. Then, from out of nowhere, a hero appears. A young waiter who was clearing a table on the other side of the room sees the situation. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't run for his own safety. He sees the baby. He sees the frozen mother. In that split second he makes a choice. He runs. He leaps over a table, flying through the air like a superhero. He's not thinking about himself, he's only thinking about the child. It's an act of pure, selfless bravery. He lands next to the high chair just as the car smashes through the window. Glass explodes everywhere. The waiter grabs the entire high chair, with the baby still in it, and uses his own body to shield the child from the flying glass and debris. We've seen it all. The fails, the fears, the funny moments, and the close calls. We've watched a janitor defeated by a wet floor. We've seen a security guard terrified by a small cat. We've witnessed a woman's dangerous dance with traffic, saved only by luck and quick reactions. We've laughed at the world's worst robber and his banana weapon. We've seen a man run for his life from an angry raccoon. We've been mystified by a disappearing man and inspired by the bravery of a waiter. These are the stories that happen every single day all around us. They're the hidden dramas of our lives. These moments show us how unpredictable life truly is. You can plan your day, you can follow the rules, you can think you're in complete control. But the world is a wild place. Chaos is always waiting. A slippery floor, a distracted moment, a bold animal, a loose floor panel. Anything can happen. And when it does, it happens fast. These CCTV recordings are a powerful library of human experience. We live in a world of cameras. They're on every corner, in every shop, on every dashboard. They're silent, they're patient, they're always on. We might forget they're there, but they never forget to watch. So the next time you walk down the street or into a store, just remember the unseen eye. It's watching, not to judge you but simply to record, because somewhere, a camera is rolling, and it catches everything.